Hello everybody out there. If you are here, that means you're part of the Lady Death Nightmare Symphony pre-show, and I'm so happy that you're here. Talking to all of you guys out here in the globe. Well, I'm all here alone, but you know, I was thinking what would be kind of cool is if we could invite a couple friends out to see this event, but not too many people responded. But I don't know, I'm totally lying. Jimmy, why don't you show the people what the F is going on out there? Yo! That's true. We're taking no prisoners tonight at the Lady Death Nightmare Symphony pre-party. Get ready. In less than 29 minutes, we're going live. The Lady Death Nightmare Symphony is going live. Let's hear it. For fun, to start off the pre-show, I think I might just do this for fun. So. Of course, yes!
Buying drinks at the bar!
All right. Hey, so before we get cranking on this pre-show, I want to let you know what's going to happen. I want to introduce some fun, special people. We're going to do some interviews, going to show you what some of the books are. So be patient with us. I think for fun, the first thing I'd like to do is call down a person who's really important and probably one of the main reasons why we're here. Mark Weiss, get down here. Get your ass down. You may say to yourself, this young man with this crazy striped shirt, like what's he doing here? But you know, we have a lot to be thankful for. Mark Weiss of Weiss & Moy have been the general counsel for myself personally, and I give Mark a lot of credit for helping us settle our matter with our previous publisher on October 8, 2014, which actually kind of opened up the gates for us to be Coffin Comics. So if you're happy that we're back in the game, my consigliere Mark's got a lot to do with it. So let's do a big up for Mark. You're the best. Now get out of here. You did great. No, he's the best. You know what? No, he is the best. You know, you need a couple people in your life that can kind of tell you, and you got to listen to them, and that's who Mark is for me. Well, let's see here. What are we going to do next? You know what? I figured if we can, for fun, I just sort of had it in me where we're going to just do a raffle prize for the Lady Death Fiend Club. You guys think that's a good idea?
Yeah! Raffle!
These guys know what they want. Let's get a little raffle chant going.
Raffle! 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 Raffle!
All right. Raffle! You people are animals. All right, well, we're going to quickly raffle for these two Lady Death Naughtier hardcovers with Dawn McTeague artwork. And then donated by Mr. Scott No over here. We got these cool Dan Mendoza. What? Now, I may be wrong, but I think Mr. Dan Mendoza might be in the house. Hey, big up to Dan. I think it's brought a lot of fun and excitement to what we do, and maybe if you guys are good enough, whoever's the winner out there, maybe Dan will sign these. So without further ado, Sapphire Nova, swing around here, pick one out.
Sapphire!
Sapphire!
Sapphire! Sapphire!
Sapphire! Okay, lucky winner
Is
we got Steven Desario.
Steven Desario. We know Steven out there. So Steven is our first winner. And should we do one more?
Do one more.
We're doing
Do it.
Action Sapphire.
One more for this one.
Go to the box.
Okay, what do we got here? Mark Miller.
Mark Miller.
Mark.
Mark's actually a buddy of mine. How you doing, Mark? We are friends and misfits. We all kind of hung out at the Ride Fest together. Well, that's great. Thank you so much, Sapphire. You're great. Awesome. Big up to Derek.
Yeah.
Man, this is crazy. Holy mackerel. You guys feel free to go drink, eat, drink, and be merry. We got pizza, we got beer here, and then we're going to swing back in a couple of minutes. You're welcome to hang out too. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the things that we're offering on the Kickstarter. So without further ado, let's get to it. If you're interested in backing our Kickstarter, and folks, fair warning, this is where I go into like my home shopping network section.
QVC! QVC! QVC!
Coffin shopping network.
CVC!
All right. I can do this. Here we go. So if you've never backed one of our Kickstarters and you're interested, we encourage you to try it out with our Lady Death Kickstarter editions. Featured a cover by Diego Bernard, inked by Alison Rodriguez, and colored by the one and only out of Madrid, Cici de la Cruz. This particular edition for $24 shipped anywhere in domestic United States will also come with all of our crazy stretch goal packs. Do you guys like our stretch goal packs?
Stretch goals! Stretch goals! Stretch goals! Stretch goals! More balloons!
This is fun. We have some friends from days gone by, and they're lovely to be here. My friend Gabe, and we're speaking a whole different language to him. Look at Gabe, all the way from Germany. We go back. It's like every word, like what's a stretch goal? What's this, right? It's fun. All right. Yeah. And next to it, I'm actually going to come back in detail, but this would be the homage edition, and I was wondering if Mr. Murat Michaels is out there and if he could come on down. I always give this young man credit. He's probably tired of hearing it, but...
No, I like credit.
So the wonderful Murat Michaels induced us into doing homage editions, and this particular one is Detective 27.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, the buildings are a bitch. And Brian made me do them twice.
That's true. That's true. We have another version, which we'll show you a little later, where it's actually the fetus commission. This is one for the ladies, everybody.
I'm taken.
That's right. I tell this story every time. We're all bored of hearing it, but Ron and I go back actually 20 plus years. We used to hang out at Rock and Roll Denny's down with Leo in Hollywood, and we've been having a real blast together the last couple of years, and good times, right?
Great. It's a blast.
It's a blast, man. So we're going to hear a little bit more from Murat when we go into the other room, dude. Thank you so much for
Thank you, bud.
And thank you kindly. The dude's the man. While I'm at it. It's funny in the world of comics. I guess it's the creative talent are the ones that get the allocates, but there's so many wonderful people behind the scenes, and I'd be remiss if I didn't start by acknowledging the overall Coffin crew. So many of you are in attendance. So could I have a show of hands from the folks who work on staff at Coffin Comics? Can't thank you enough. What kind of time do we have? I gotta figure out like how I can.
21 minutes.
Okay, I can do it.
You got this.
But while we're doing the big ups and stuff, several years ago I met Mr. Mike McLean, and we just had a great creative relationship, telling the stories. Mike, why don't you come on out? Let's give This is Mike McLean. I'm the mouth. He's a little quieter, but trust me, like in writing, he's a complete badass. Anything you'd like to say to the folks out here tonight?
Hey, thanks for support from the previous Kickstarters, and we look forward to more. It's going to be awesome.
We're stoked, man. Mike McLean, a man of few words, but in writing, he's a lyrical gangster. You can hang out. Good times, good times. So continuing on, if you're a fan of Chad Hardin, the artist on Harley Quinn, he's doing the hardcover for Lady Death, Nightmare Symphony, illustrated by Anthony Spey. Anthony, if you're out there in Pittsburgh, thank you so much for your contribution to this critical one-shot storyline that is actually the fuel for the Lady Death storylines that are coming for the next 3 years in 2019, 20, and 21. Critical storylines. So next to that would be, the one, the only, the lovely, enchanting, and mysterious one and only Dawn McTeague. Any Dawn McTeague fans out there? Yeah, she's rad. So Dawn contributed our jeweled edition, and just as an aside, I'm very happy to say that I got a brand new cover image in from Dawn today for a project that we'll talk about in the near future. Really, really cool. It's fun working with artists like Dawn because she's such a great costume designer, and it's neat to put all these cool costumes on the characters. Well, moving along, we're so happy to have Elias Chatzoudis, and I'm sure I'm messing his name up, but he's... Chatzoudis! He's great. Yeah, he's wonderful. So he did our naughty edition, and I'm happy to announce here tonight that he's doing some future editions, including a witch theme Halloween Lady Death that you'll enjoy, a holiday theme, and then even a New Year's Lady Death. Nice. What better way to usher in, like to announce the death of the old year and the life of the new year than with Lady Death. 19 minutes to go. And then we got the little Danzig in the background from my boy over there, Mark DeFore. Do you hear that?
Mark.
From the Rosedales, great band, by the new album coming out soon.
That's right. Now we have a first-time contributor, Mr. Paul Green, doing the Lady Death Hula Foil edition. Paul's a very popular pinup artist from the UK. We're happy to have. It's great having all these cool first-timers. Beer burp, all these first-timers. Beer. So we have returning champion Jamie Tyndall on the metal edition. Jamie. The cool thing about Jamie in this image is we call this one Cyber Warrior, and I'm letting you know that it's what I call a prophecy image. So this image actually will hearken to a future storyline for Lady Death that happens in the year 2022 that we're working on. So we plan way out. So whether you like it or not, we're planning to stay. So what can I tell you? Coffin is eternal.
2022.
Word. And then rounding out what I'd call our main editions is a secret edition by a popular artist that you love. Don't tell anybody. So we're not telling you. You just got to be part of backing. So. Okay, I'm going to start jumping around, and we are offering a fine art print of this cool art germ image that everyone is very fond of. This is printed on museum-grade paper, archival inks. The paper alone costs $26. It freaks me out every time I get the bill.
And I'm like,
I talked to Fran, I say, don't you think we should kind of no? And then Fran's like, no. So it's like premier quality. And because we have a nice history of doing metal prints, we're doing this wonderful Naughty Unchained by the wonderful Dawn McTeague. Before I'm going to jump into another room and let people party, but real quickly I want to ask Troy and Gidget to come up real quick. This is the global, come on, Ambassador.
Troy,
You're right here. There's a Global Fiend Ambassador couple. We invited them to be Global Ambassador because they espouse the spirit of fun, camaraderie, and friendship that Coffin is all about. Like, I get it, man. Like, you know, we're an anti-establishment company. We're outlaws, but truthfully, if you knew us and you hung out with us, you'd know that we're just like a bunch of teddy bears. And unless you F with us, and that's a different story. But so big up to Troy. Anything you want to say to the people as minutes go by and we're about to launch the new kick?
Yeah, I'm on the spot now. Great.
Hamina.
No pressure.
Fiend Nation. Fiend Nation. We all fiends. Look at us all together here today. We all came to support Lady Death, support Brian, and it's really nice to see everyone here. This is pretty fucking fantastic.
Hell yeah! Troy's getting all mushy on us.
Yeah, I'm still on here, guys. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, man. Woo! Yeah. Ambassador. So I am an unabashed.
Jimmy
That's right. I'm an unabashed shill. So I'm gonna, for fun, I'm gonna ask my friend Mark DeFore to come on down. Mark, come on down.
Yeah, you're next, Mark.
Here.
Hello, everybody. Oh, my glasses.
Here, man.
Oh, my God. Finish it. Oh, my God. Big man in the middle. About 80 pounds to go, right?
Looks about right.
Right.
That's how it should fit.
Yes.
Anyway, Mark DeFore is also known as Mark Danger of the Rosedales. Rosedales are hard at work at a new record. I am a shill, so do you want to pimp it out to the people? Talk to the people.
Got 2 songs coming out before Halloween. The album is coming out hopefully in December, but for sure in January. And it is a fantastic sounding record that everybody will enjoy listening to, and it's going to be a blast.
I heard some tracks last week where we're killing some beers, and I think you guys are going to be really pleasantly surprised by the new heavy sound of the Rosedales. All right, give me my best back in GTF5. Stealing my thunder. What's up? You're welcome, man. It's beautiful. I love you, man. People know Mark's my spirit animal. All right, look at Brandy's shoes.
Everybody, look
Look at those shoes.
Brandy's shoes!
Brandy's shoes! Brandy's shoes! Brandy's shoes!
All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys drink a little bit. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I gotta tell people about the mystery envelope, but for me to do that, I gotta go to a whole other room. So it's been real. Talk soon. Boys, how you doing?
Hey.
Come on in. Hey, look, it's Mike DeBalfo. What's up?
Oh, Mike DeBalfo!
What's up, my friend? How are you? You guys go in, have a beer. Good. Come on in. Hey everybody, I want to tell you a little bit about our mystery envelope. Welcome to our pick and pack area. You know, we're really excited about doing the mystery envelope, and we do 666 mystery envelopes, and inside are 18 different editions. And I'm going to give you a quick rundown as I beer burp, sorry, what you're going to expect. So first up, we got the Sabine Rich Commission Edition, and that's probably limited to, what is it, 50 or under? 50. Megan Hetrick Commission Edition, limited to what, 44? We have Yo-Yo Commission, limited to 35 copies. We have Richard Ortiz Commission, limited to 33 copies. And they all have a nice little theme to them. And then, so there's 18 different editions comprised of the mystery envelope. Next up, we have what we call the Necro Editions. And these Necro Editions are all by Dawn McTeague, each limited to 50 copies apiece. And so that's a grand total of 200. Cool imagery by Dawn. Are you guys excited about the Kickstarter? I know I am. I'm like beside myself. Another element of the mystery envelope is the sketch editions by Mr. Richard Ortiz. So these are sketches that Ortiz will send to me. And these are all just limited to 30 copies apiece. And again, we do all the cool, you know, we just take these things seriously. So the whole cover is really cool. So now, also included is the Zombie Sketch Edition, and this is by Dan Mendoza. The overall edition is limited to 55, but these are limited to Violet is 30, Crimson is 15, and Emerald is 10. So for the Mendoza fans, pretty crazy. Yeah. So welcome to the Slabbed editions. So the Slabbed editions are each limited to 35 copies, I think. Yeah, they're each limited to 35 copies. And that one's by Mike DeBalfo. This one's by Scott Lewis. This one is by Richard Ortiz, called Blood Moon. And then this one is by Larry Wells. That one's called Do Me. So they're all slab. We made our own fake slab. And they're all graded at 11. So that's some elements of the mystery envelope. And I'll just remind you, and we've said it before, I'll say it again, that there is a key word that you want to watch out for on this Kickstarter campaign, and that is turbocharge. So keep an eye out for the word turbocharge, because it's coming. Turbocharge. So we do a thing called the Chase Edition. And I want to give people a closer look at what that is exactly. So it's an overall edition limited to 402 copies, and it's broken up into subsets. And the subsets are white limited to 66, purple 66, gold 66, green 66, red 66, and blue 66. And then each one has a corresponding Omega edition. An Omega edition is limited to one, and it's has the Omega symbol. So we got the white, the purple, the gold, the green, the red, and the blue. So that's a little look at both our mystery envelope and of our Chase editions, which is part of our High Roller Kit. Now I'll go back into the game and I'm going to talk to some people. Come on in. What's up, my friend? Pardon? I don't know where he is. I'm on Facebook Live. What's up?
But that's like its own little convention.
You have to be on.
So check it out.
You have to make
So, hey, where's that Mendoza? Let me get that Dan Mendoza. Hey, can I have Dan Mendoza? Is he around?
In the bathroom.
Dan Mendoza's in the bathroom.
I'm on Murat.
Where's that Murat mic? Let me grab that Murat one more time. Come on, man, one more time. Excuse me. Thanks, everybody. Have a seat, young man. So once again, we're here with Murat Michaels, here to discuss his homage edition, which we have as a poster. Kind of fun thing about the poster, it's actually got the Venus Convention Center. So tonight it's a madhouse, Murat. How you feeling about things?
Oh, it's amazing, man. This stuff is crazy. I can't believe how much you've done in such a short period.
It's pretty incredible. Using Kickstarter as a publishing vehicle, as you have, has been nothing short of a rebirth for our companies. We've been doing just fine, but this turbocharged it like something crazy.
It's just a direct beeline to your fans.
Yeah,
there's nothing like it, and that's unbelievable. And the interaction is great too. These Facebook Lives and the video updates and stuff. It's just there's nothing like it.
It's crazy. So thank you very much. Is there anything else you want to say? That's right. Well, Dan, why don't you hang out? And come on over here. Jimmy, have Mr. Dan Mendoza over here, and I'm really happy to announce that Dan, we got some feedback when we did our La Muerta Kickstarter, and what I heard from, we cast a couple of Dan's covers in our upper tier, and we weren't being cynical about it, it's just where I cast it, but some of the...
Lots of angry fans.
Well, some angry fans. So I listened to the fans, and we created tiers especially for Dan. We call it Black Magic. So,
Yes, aka the Dan Mendoza tier.
that's right, it's the Mendoza tier. That's right. And so here's actually copies of those images. And you'll notice that we have what we call a regular edition and then a glow edition. So 20% of the edition will randomly insert the glow. Anything you want to say to folks out there on the eve of this momentous occasion?
I did this straight out of the hospital, dude, so there was a lot of heart that went into this, you know what I mean? Came right out of the hospital, went to convention, came back, knocked this cover out for Brian, and man, it's a good one, dude. It just has lots of emotional energy to it, so I hope you guys enjoy it and I hope you guys get it.
True story, I'm just going about my life and I get a message from Dan. Dude, I'm going to be a day late on this cover. I'm in the hospital.
Yeah, it's like the first thing that happened. I was in the hospital, and they said we're gonna keep you for a couple days. My girlfriend, Six Gun, she's just like, do you need anything from the house? I go, give me my Nintendo Switch, and I need you to message Brian Pulido and tell him I'm gonna be late on this cover. And it was cool, man. Everything worked out good.
Oh, it all worked out super great. So, fittingly, we have Dan set on the bar, and our bartender from hell. He just came right in from the city of Dis. Thank you for being here, man. Here's a nice big image of Dan's cover. It's gigantic. That is the naughty version of the Black Magic, and to the right the glove, which will be randomly. We'll throw that in randomly to 20% of the print run.
Yeah, every time they put out an album, like I have to grow into it.
Yes. Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, it was even less actually. We wound up being 10%.
Wow.
So, also happy to say that both Rob Michaels and Dan Mendoza are going to be attending Fiend Fest 2019.
Super excited for the Film Fest, man. It's just cool to go to something so indie and so like anti freaking machine, man. I'm all about Rage Against the Machine, so I'm just
We are raging against the machine.
Rage Against the Machine.
But be having fun doing it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you for this part. We have the last 5 minutes before the launch. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? So enjoy this. I'm going to zip by here and I'm going to tell people about Ultimate Tier.
So it's just kind of.
Say hello to Mike.
Hi! Hello, Mike.
You guys are great. I'm kicking you out for a minute. Nice.
No way.
Hey, everybody. Love you. So, folks, what I'm showing you right here and right now is mock-ups of the Ultimate Tier, limited to 77 copies. This is Art Germ. This comes as a set. It's number matching. 77 copies with trade dress. The edition we call Noir. And the edition we call Virgin Holofoil. So they come together, the numbers are matched, and it's been a lot of buzz about the Art Germ. I hope you enjoy it. Looks like we have about 4 minutes, so I guess we're going to swing on back. We got approximately 4 minutes. Can we do it?
If I was,
I got it, 3 minutes. All right, folks. So we just have a few minutes left, and we certainly encourage everybody to get online. And hey, there he is, Mr. Jesse James.
3 minutes!
Jesse James and I go back over 9 years about this week.
Yep, exactly. There you go.
Iron Maiden forever.
Yeah.
Run to the hills. Here, Jesse, come here for a minute. Get the fuck over here. This is my G right here. Jesse James in the house.
Yep, just rocking and rolling, hanging with the fiends all night. You gotta come down, check it out, get online, and just take part. It's a good thing. You'll love it at the end of the day.
That's right, 7 o'clock, we're going live. Jesse James in the house. We have a couple minutes left. Thank you, Jesse James.
Jesse!
I like Jesse's style choices. He's rocking his John Deere. He's got his Iron Maiden. I know he's drinking a Corona, but secretly he wishes it was Diet Pepsi. I know how it is. That's true, right?
I asked my wife, I said, throw me a Lady Death shirt.
Okay.
This is what she threw me.
That's close.
I saw death on it.
There you go. So what's our time like for Visual Timekeeper?
2 minutes.
We have 2 minutes left before we launch. We're encouraging everybody who is here live who wants a tier that is of a limited nature, please get ready to get online. We should have more than enough bandwidth. If not, we're providing the bandwidth. So is everybody set? Let's see what we can do. We're gonna track how long it takes us to fund. We hope it goes quickly. Our last time it took us like a minute and 30 seconds thereabouts, and we're going to track certain things. So I'm very excited, nervous. I'm so happy each and every one of you have been here for us.
If anybody needs to get on helicopters, yes?
If you need to get on our helicopters line, do it. All right, we're looking at a minute before we go live. It's about a minute before the Lady Death Nightmare Symphony. This is the last Lady Death Kickstarter of the year. This is the one. If you're going to pledge, if you're going to make your stand, if you're going to make your play, if you're going to show that you're sworn, this is the one. We thank you. Nine. And again, one more for good luck. Minutes to go. Good job, Silver Shoes. I lost my beer somewhere along the line.
You don't have the app for that yet?
So here we go.
30 seconds.
30 seconds to go. 30 seconds before we go live. 30 seconds before we go live. We're on the atomic clock. We can do it. We have our official timekeepers going to take a look at what it's going to take for us to fund. And please, when we hit down to 10, count down with me. Jenny, how you doing? Here we go. You guys know. Tell me. Start counting down. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we got to see if we're live. We got an error. Stand by. No, we're live. That was just the countdown clock. We're live. Let's see how we're doing. We're not live yet. Oh my God. So don't start the clock until.
Let's talk to you. You're live.
Time out. Whoa, time out. This is the first time this happened. Uh-oh. All right, everybody, stand by. I'm sure we're going to get this resolved. Stand by, we are experiencing technical difficulties. First time this has happened.
Call tech support.
Holy shit. We need a minute. All right, guys, I gotta come clean. It looks like we're experiencing an error. This is the first time in our history, and we're trying to find out exactly what happened. So bear with us and stand by. You're not being kicked out. It happens. Maybe the sheer amount of bandwidth. We're going to give our technical people a minute or two. Somebody please get me a beer. I'll take a beer. Beer. Oh, boy.
Oh, fuck.
We got the best minds on it.
Turn it on and off, they say.
Try to launch from another one.
Beer, find it! Beer! Say,
Bear with us. First time this has ever happened. Sorry.
beer with us.
Beer with us.
I'm afraid I got a craft store, and she's got a beautiful thing, and maybe come in and be a guinea pig.
What does it say underneath? Yeah, we were done. Were you possibly live? Dude, try another music troubleshooting. Just check all the sections and make sure. Stand by, still trying to sort it out. Bear with us, please don't go anywhere.
They're like, it's an open bar. Where are we going? Bar.
Look here. Hi. Jimmy.
Oh my God! Bear with us. We're saying that we're getting an error, although we were cleared to launch.
We over turbocharged.
We are over turbocharged. Bear with us. It's true. It's never happened.
Comic book conspiracy.
Something bigger, better.
Is there anything on the timestamp? Just like where it's like that? Like it's like 8 p.m. or no? It's on there.
We're live. Start the clock. We're live. Okay, we're not.
We're not. Oh no!
We're not.
Reset the clock.
We got to. One of us has to start the call. Bear with us. First time this has ever happened in 14 Kickstarters.
The power of Lady Death compels you, Steffel says. Jake says it's a Marvel and DC conspiracy. Tanya says I'll wait forever.
I heard this room, you never have.
Tom says this is a way to tease us, Brian. Candy's laughing. Transformers roll out, Leona says. Michelle knows it's a false alarm.
All right, we have an unusual situation. We are not launched. I'm sweating like a pig. Bear with us. We're trying to find out exactly what's going on. It's illogical that we're not launched yet. So bear with us. Stick with us. Jimmy, keep it live. We're keeping it live. We're keeping it live.
Tom says we've all premature now. That's true.
Yeah, just try restarting. We're trying to restart the computer for the launch. Bear with us. Bear with us. Never happened before. Totally unusual.
Charles keeps refreshing. Nothing's coming up yet for
We're
Charles.
gonna try refreshing.
You crashed the Kickstarter, says Jeff. You crashed it.
We're trying it again.
Wasn't me. I didn't do it. Not this time.
We all crashed Kickstarter.
What if we all jumped off the Wi-Fi?
It's not there.
Vince got her back, Brian. Don't worry. It's Troy's fault, says Miguel. The Illuminati.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's for some reason it's not a bandwidth issue remotely. It's something other than that.
Stanley conspiracy, says Victor. Corey's not going anywhere. He's a fiend for life. Thank you, Corey.
What's the password is for the account? What's that? Password is for the account.
Pangolins winning Malaysia. Several says he's with us. Thanks, Jake. Damn dial-up, says Leona. It's gonna be up till launches. It's all good, Brian. We're here for you, says Jennifer.
Thanks, everybody. This is unique, where we got the right minds working on it.
John says he can't wait. Too many people.
Thank you, John.
refreshing.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody.
Two medal for Kickstarter,
I
says
think
Mel.
we did it again to Kickstarter. Finally, we've done this before. We've blown up the internet. We're trying a different computer.
Maybe Stan Lee wants his cameo. You pay the bill? No bills to pay yet.
Okay, I declare we have something really weird that we don't know about. Yeah, let's
Can we call somebody?
contact them. We can try. We don't know. It's okay, dude. We literally.
Oh, wants to take my money before I spend it on bills.
Okay, we should. You're right. That's right. Let's try that.
It just complete doesn't mean that it's
Turbocharged too much. You're right. Fiend Fest 2019. It's all good. Travis is hyped.
Number of days. 30. Put 30 in there. And yeah,
Jesse Wichman broke CGC once. Zachary's looking for a Stan Lee cameo. James Gunn may be able to help. Turbocharge that machine, right? We turbocharged the shit out of it. That's true, Jake. Whoa, Rob.
We were completely ready to go.
Lady Death will not be denied, says Bob. You got it, buddy.
yeah.
Need this sworn. Yeah, Jeffrey?
We're still working.
Victor Steve Jobs. Working on it. We got it. It's funny.
Everything's fine. That's the weird thing.
Yeah, no, nothing's sold yet. Dennis wants to give us your money. We want to take your money, buddy. We just blew up the Kickstarter.
All that part was done.
That's right. This is very.
This is highly unusual. We've never had this experience. We've done 13 Kickstarters. So this is technically we should be live, but we're not. So we have everything is clicked.
Evil already stirred up some trouble for Lady Death. That might be true.
Let's see what's up. Here, hit that.
Yeah, if you charge enough, we can get some Wi-Fi in here.
We have a glitch on Kickstarter. That's the only thing I can tell you.
Double check all. Oh,
But it's all right.
yeah, it's all right.
Swing around this way, Jimmy. We'll let.
Not us. Kickstarter.
Yeah,
Let's show everybody.
It's not us. It's not a bandwidth issue. We have all. Can you scroll down? It's like all our basics are done. It says it has an error. Please double check all sections. We did. They're all complete and they're all done. So we don't know exactly what's going on from Kickstarter. Can you scroll down further? Shit, this is horrible. Yeah, try to.
Yeah, it's all.
I wonder if other people are having trouble launching. Super weird. All right, any other engineers have any ideas?
Don't we have a lot of engineers?
No pressure.
3 a.m.
They caught it on the chat. They've been saying.
Oh.
Yeah. So no show is like email.
All right, folks, we do have an unusual circumstance, so we don't have an answer right now. Please stand by. Sorry, everybody. Super weird. Never had this happen before. We've done 13 of these. We actually, you get to a point with the Kickstarter where you take care of everything behind the scenes and they give you an A-OK. And we received the A-OK and all that was left to do is to press the launch button. For some reason, when we hit the launch button, there says an error and for us to check some of our results. But, so we have a couple of brainy people kind of working on this. Highly unusual.
There's no online.
There's no phone.
Chat,
Unfortunately, like scarily enough, Kickstarter has notoriously freaky.
Kirk says he works in tech. This stuff happens all the time.
Kirk, thanks for your understanding. Everybody out there, thanks for your understanding.
That's a good idea.
Thomas says looks like we're gonna have to party a little bit longer.
I think we have to party a little bit longer.
What I think is maybe we go into the warehouse and grab a couple of books and maybe do some trivia and win some prizes.
Trivia! Trivia! Trivia!
Brandy's gonna go get some books.
All right, cool. Let's keep the party going.
Ryan's gonna think of some questions.
Mike can think of some questions.
Mike, trying to think of some questions.
Never happened before.
Jason has faith. He's anxious, but he's waiting.
Thank you for having faith.
Stubble's gonna go snip some glue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, not sticky, but I'm like, just done in the last couple of days. Dennis says, don't worry, we still love you, man. Definitely a tech issue, says Travis. Friend.
Okay, so we're going to assert that something unusual is going on the Kickstarter side because we have answered everything that we're supposed to answer. We're going to keep attempting to start. Wait. Okay, wait.
Here's the error. Background rewards estimated delivery on should be later than your project end date. So your estimated delivery is prior to your end date.
They found it.
Your background rewards estimated delivery date should be later than your end date. So you've got estimated delivery prior to the end date of the Kickstarter.
Archer, baby.
Here we go. Turn here. Whoa. Estimated delivery.
Oh, wow, is that?
What do you want, November?
Yeah, November. Do it, Jeff. Solve the problem.
All right, trying to work it out, guys.
Okay, we think we found something. We do. think we might have found it. So there was a little glitch where we...
Jeff,
Hang on, whoa. Let's just get this together.
So you should save at the bottom. Yeah, way at the bottom should be saved.
Gotta get the power.
Oh man, this is intense.
Okay.
All right, no worries. Well, I know where it is if I need to do it again.
Okay.
Let's try this.
So hang on, now let's try to launch. You've been approved, hit it. Let's see if we can do it.
Oh.
We still have an error. Okay, that's okay, hold on. We think we found something.
So that was
It's never happened before, so
it's okay. No worries.
It's all good.
So back to reading.
Turn the dates around, switch it around. In the words of Bobby, it sucks.
Yeah, it's
Told you they were premature.
It's the shirts. The shirts are August. The shirts gotta be November. The shirts.
Oh, the shirt. We try to add something.
So there's one more. There's 30. Go to $45.
Didn't drop.
saving.
Ride with the correct meter.
Yeah, shirts. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close.
Super intense.
Yeah, we're super intense. We got some good.
Y2K bug. Ryan Sensitive.
My hair
The
is
shirt.
curling.
That one. We should be it. We should be it. We should be it. I think we should be it.
Oh, turbocharged.
Time out. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Let's start this. Okay, I think it's. We are live.
We're live. Start the clock. We're live.
MVP. Woo! What happened is, okay, now we know what happened. We just added the shirts and the hoodies, and we had the wrong dates in it, which prevented us from launching. We are now launched. We are launched. We are launched. Man.
Bye. Nail biting. It's live. It's live.
We're live. We're live. 2,000. We're live.
Oh, it's going. 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 Go. Go.
Pledge.
Come on. There we go. Come on. Keep it going.
Pledge.
Come on.
8,000.
Come on.
10,000.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
11.
12, 13, 14,
15.
Yeah!
Go.
44 seconds.
45 seconds. We did it! We did it! Turbocharged!
Whoa! Oh, man.
It officially works, and I just bought a nightmare.
All right.
Yeah! Yeah!
Holy shit!
Oh!
Okay, that was all on
Where's my
us.
confirmation screen?
30,000.
That's what happened.
Woo! Calm minds, calm minds.
So there it is, there's the confirmation screen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's still going.
We're still going. We're still going.
Still going. Still going.
We're
Oh my
on.
God!
We're cranking. We're at 37 and change.
Whoa!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Turbocharged!
Turbocharged. Turbocharged.
Okay, good. She got the rest? Good. She got the rest? Okay.
Yeah!
Okay. I'm going to recap the drama.
These are the days of our lives.
We almost killed Brian! We almost killed him!
Thanks a lot. I'm unkillable.
Oh, that's true.
I am not killable.
You're almost 300% fun.
Still going. 42. Up.
Holy shit.
Turbocharged!
Okay, so to recap, this is what happened. We just today added the t-shirt and the hoodie, and just by mistake, we put in the shipping time as August. And that was a mistake. It should have been November. And thanks to Jeff, who stayed... I think this illustrates being open to the possibility of solving the problem. He was calm, he's cool, collected. We appreciate it. So we're still cranking away here.
We love you, Jeff.
Whoa! My perfectly overqualified friend comes in handy yet again.
Back out, what?
Folks, you should still, let's keep timing.
Overqualified.
Because look, we're hitting some crazy numbers. We're like, we're at like 50K.
We set some marks.
I stopped at 44, but I can add like, what was it, 5 minutes, 6 minutes?
Yeah, let's. So the next thing I want to try to get is
Oh my God.
We
can all breathe.
There was so much
Waiting to exhale. Nightmare, baby. Nightmare. German
It's amazing. Well, sorry for the drama, folks. I'm sure we'll be talking about this for a while. We learned a lesson. Wow. Okay, so our Kickstarter is off to the races. I guess the next question is, I don't exactly know when we began. Last time we were charting how long did it take us to hit 100K. It took us about 3 hours. So I'm sort of curious how we're doing this time. Did anyone record when we went live, like the time? Is it lost to time?
It's lost. It's lost. It's probably on
It's when do we estimate we went live?
I'd say 7:15.
So we'll say 7:15. Dude, look at that. Look at that.
Got about 6.5 minutes since we went live.
Whoa. 6.5 minutes.
Whoa. Thank you, 67, Michelle. Thank you. Bestest grant ever spent. Thanks, Rob.
Good job, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffin crew.
Good job, Nicholas. His stuff is
Woo, you people.
Dan Mendoza. Dan.
I'm happy to announce that in around 6.5 minutes. Thank you, everybody. At around 6.5 minutes, we are at $62,000. You guys are amazing. Sorry, 63.5. Thank you for bearing with us. This was Harry. I must have a healthy heart. I think that's what it's probably telling me.
200 backers.
Wow, how many? 200. Off of 200 backers? That's
198.
How many?
That's incredible.
How many upper tiers do we have left?
There it is.
We have a batch. We still have a batch.
Good.
Yeah.
Scott says, yeah!
We have room. Wow.
Joey, congrats. Thanks, Joey.
Okay, I think what we've learned is Brian Pulido has a healthy heart.
Healthy heart.
Let's test it.
There's 16 left.
We have 16 ultimates left. If you want your art germ, now's the time to get it. 16 left. Wow. That's about 7 minutes in. So
That's crazy.
it's crazy. What's up? I got mine. 16 left.
Got yours.
Got mine.
Is everyone satisfied with how it's going?
Yeah.
It's that time. So stand by for a little something.
There we go, some messages.
We are
Backer
not
174. Thanks, James.
Well, that was dramatic.
Wow, guys. Wow. Number 14. Thanks, Tom.
How was that for drama?
I wouldn't
Keeps
lean
going
on it.
Larry, number 96. Thank you, Larry. Woo! This is amazing. Backer 50. Charles, thank you. Charles. Thomas, 132. Thank you.
Dinky.
Shot.
Collecting's great.
Marafini.
There's some
I don't know, buddy.
people out there. And
I tried, Tom.
Oh, we have something.
Backer number 60, Shawnee. Damien, 27, got my legend. Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Folks, I want to ask you to get together and wish two very special people, one of which is on the cake, a happy birthday. Let's say happy birthday to Sapphire Nova and to Mr. Scott No. Join me on 3, singing the eternal words we all know. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you and Sapphire. Happy birthday to you and Sapphire. Happy birthday, dear Scott and Sapphire. Happy birthday to you.
Sworn.
Scott got on there, but we just learned about yours about a half hour ago. So, Brandy,
Thanks for posting that, Larry.
Go get
It's live. If you guys can post the link for everyone else,
we
that'd be
doing?
great. 68.
69.
69. In how many minutes do we think it's taken?
10 and a half.
In 10 and a half minutes.
Bill says happy birthday.
Their own record.
Raymond is back
Crazy.
at 217.
That was a dramatic.
Thanks for posting that, Larry.
Pretty cool, huh?
Christoph is number 31. Happy birthday, Scott and Sapphire, says Craig.
Took 3 hours to hit it last time. 100. So I think we got a shot at it. Well, folks, dear God, I think we're going to go have a shot. Let's go to the bar and have a shot.
15 ultimates left.
15 ultimates left. We're at 68,000, 69,000 in about 10 minutes, which is unbelievable. It's a real testament to Fiend Nation. All you people are sworn. Thank you kindly. Just a couple of years ago, where were we? I had just settled a lawsuit with my former publisher. I looked at the future. I didn't know what it was going to hold. I decided to use Kickstarter as a publishing model. Didn't know what would happen. Nervous as F. And then in February of 2015, we used our first Kickstarter. And thank you for your faith in us. We funded the first time out. This is now our 14th. It was a shaky beginning, but you guys are sworn. And I thank you on behalf of everyone at Coffin. We are so pleased that every day we get to wake up and what we get to ponder is just making cool, fun comics for you guys. My mission in life is really simple. I just want to spread fun and joy in the domain of rock and roll inspired heavy metal supernatural comics, and I'm getting to live it, and all the folks who work with us get to be part of that. I love working with the tremendously talented people, both on the artistic end and then on our staff. We are methodical. We are dedicated to incremental improvement every day. Everyone's committed to that, so thank you to everybody. Is there anything else anybody wants to say?
Kickstarter can't keep us down.
They cannot start us.
Rock and roll! Rock and roll!
Rock and roll, baby! Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Oh, I'll tell you what, can someone do me a favor before we sign off? In the next room is a Hell Witch preview, and I want to show people. Anthony, could you pick it up? It's on the coffin table. Guys, I want to tell you, I know we're in the middle of one Kickstarter, but I do want to let you know that coming October 17th, I think it is, it's a Wednesday, we're doing our next Kickstarter, if you can believe it, and it's for a heartwarming family story called Hell Witch. Mike, you want to come on down too? I want to show you guys some pages while we're still talking. And Jimmy, get a look at these. This is a Hell Witch. This is by a brand new artist who will remain unnamed for the moment. Mike and I crafted this story, and it takes anything you want to say about the Hell Witch story?
Well, being raised a good Catholic boy, I think my soul is now gone after writing Hell Witch.
Just go to confession, you'll be all right.
Just left it all in hell.
So, Hellborn are actually the native indigenous people of hell, not demons. And this is the story of a woman, a Hellborn, who was born a lowly sanitation worker in a hive. And it is the story of how she rises to become queen. This is the unbridled, unchecked, R-rated Coffin book that we cannot do with Lady Death. This is unhinged, ultra-violent, hint of the naughty stuff for all you fiends to enjoy. We're very happy with this new talent that we discovered, and that is just a little picture. Next Wednesday, Hell Witch, you're going to get a little more information and all the great cover artists that we have contributed to the project. Anything else in conclusion on Hell Witch?
I'm just so excited for Hell Witch and the new Lady Death. The art is just amazing, and both very super great artists, and I just can't wait for it to come out. Can't wait for you guys to get it.
Yep, so big thanks to Anthony Spey, who worked on Nightmare Symphony, which is at the printer as we speak, believe it or not. So I'll tell you what, without further ado, you guys have been great. Now we're going to go get a shot because we have to. And, alcohol! So we're going to keep rolling. Maybe we'll have a quick shot. That was a little more dramatic. I blame you, Dallas. Dallas Lyons Jr., I blame you completely.
That wasn't a hit.
Holy shit. That was great. All done? I think it's shot time. We'd like to break out that Patron. anyone who wants to join in a shot, you're welcome. If you don't, I get it. So line them up. Right on. Hey, Jenny. Who wants it? I mean, right on. Let's do some shots. And if you guys are out there and you want to do a shot, get in on it. We got the Patron. Thanks to Brandy for going out and get the Patron. You're not required to have it. Honestly, your mileage may vary, but I think after that crazy shaky start, I think we're going to have a little one.
Chilled or not chilled?
Don't care.
Wet. Wet is the main part.
Straight up.
So we'll just do your average.
Spill half of it on
Right.
the table.
There you go. Anyone else want a shot? You're welcome. That was a hairy beginning. We learned something. Of course, I was driving with Francisca on Sunday, and we started talking about adding a shirt. So of course I add a shirt, and that's where the programming was screwed up. But thanks to everybody for sticking with us. Holy mackerel! All right, folks, who wants a shot?
We need the shirt.
New shirt coming. Thanks for the shaky beginning. Anyone?
Got a little one.
Anyone who needs one?
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
I can pour more.
Shouldn't be doing.
Last call for a shot. No, you're not required to have one.
Only if you're
That's right. Okay, is everybody set? Mike, why don't you toast us out?
Thank you, everybody. Sworn!
We're sworn to the black. Your mileage may vary.
Cameraman needs a shot. Come on, bass player, you need a shot.
Oh, you're like the pusher. Sean's the pusher.
Give him the shot. Give him the shot.
You gotta
Hand this man a bass.
You got to know better. Everyone's got their thing. All right, man. In conclusion, let's go back and do a final recap. Thank you so much for sticking with us, everybody. Oh, I like what you're talking.
Before date night.
All right, we're going to do a final tally. 75. Folks, it's ridiculous. We're at $74,000 with 375. And Jeff, how long would you estimate we've been live?
18 minutes.
We've been live 18 minutes. End of the hour, the MVP, my buddy Jeff Bang. Again, heavily overqualified guy. You guys have been great. I've been Brian Pulido. Want to thank everybody attending, all the talent, the Coffin crew, and we will be remembered. The key word to this Kickstarter, which has just begun, is turbocharge. Folks, I need your help in repeating these two words. The words are turbocharge. So on three, we're going to say those words. The key word to this Kickstarter is 1, 2, 3, turbocharge! You've been warned. You've been great. I've been Brian Pulido. Holler at you later.